Y'all don't know. I've been over here getting fat, y'all. I got this box, man. My brother D, he been having me go to the gym, man. Are you looking to transition into entrepreneurship? I know that there's a lot of y'all that are out there that have been watching my channel and you've been taking notes on how to start your own business. How many of you guys want to go from employee to CEO? I want to introduce to y'all my brother, my right-hand man, Gilbert Moses Jr. What's up, G?
What's going on, my man? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. I'm glad to see all those IT skills are paying off.
I got a little bit of something, man. I'm trying to get out of it, maybe. We'll see.
Hey, man, tonight is the show for you. So, so tonight, guys, I want us to talk about Gilbert Moses Jr., who not only is one of the greatest leaders in IT, but he also has a business called JJ's Sweet Treats. Y'all don't know. I've been over here getting fat, y'all. I got this box, man. My brother D, he been having me go to the gym, man, because, man, shout out to G and Adrienne. This is really, 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 really been great. So I don't want to let the cat out the bag. I want you to talk about this business, my brother. Tell us first a little bit about who you are.
First and foremost, man, thank you for having me on the channel, giving me the opportunity to promote my family's business, right? One thing I want to make sure that I highlight is that this is a joint venture between me and my ride or die, the one that put the comments in there earlier, Adrienne Moses, my wife. But as far as myself, man, I don't even know if I can intro myself better than you did. So I appreciate the kind words, man. But Baylor graduate, much like yourself. I've been working in the IT industry for over a decade at this point. I'm a senior manager at a IT firm or at a security firm that shall remain unnamed for legal purposes at this point in time. But man, on the topic of entrepreneurship, I've always had a business. I've always had the desire to have a business, even from the time that I was a young child. Got my real estate license shortly after I graduated from Baylor. So even the whole time that I've been in corporate America, I've been doing my thing and on the transactional side of real estate on the side, and started up numerous ventures since then. But the one specifically that we're here to talk about tonight is something called JJ Sweet Treats. It's something that's really, really near and dear, special to my heart. Again, it's something that brainchild of my wife that we're working together to bring to fruition.
Hey, man, I'm here for it, my brother. We were talking a little bit earlier about the significance of having an exit plan. And so I think that for Gilbert having this family-owned business, this was just a part of his plan that was carried out over a number of years. So if you wouldn't mind, G, could you tell us a little bit about what inspired you to start your own business despite doing well in corporate America? I mean, you're already killing the game, in corporate, man. Let the rest of us eat, man. Why you gotta eat in the corporate sector and the entrepreneurial world too? Help us understand what inspired you to start your own business.
I'm gonna answer that three ways, right? So
Okay.
the first way is just in general, entrepreneurship, I would say, is not necessarily something that I'm choosing willingly, or that I just the word want is not what I would say. Like, you and I have had many conversations off camera about is this something I'm going to do or something I can't do? But it's something that I can't stop doing. Like, I can't, if I have something. You talk about JJ Sweet Treats, we'll talk about it in a second, but my wife makes these delicious desserts. I bite into desserts. I'm like, maybe we can move these somewhere, right? Or
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to not see the entrepreneurial opportunity in things, right? And then the second part of that is the first real foray that I took into entrepreneurship is getting my real estate license. Shout out to my father who owns a real estate business. Taking those cues from him. the thing that inspired that is starting out in corporate America, you're not killing it. You don't make as much money as, like, people think you jump into corporate, you got a degree and you're gonna make six figures. It doesn't happen that way, right? Like,
Right.
I don't even think I was making the amount that I paid for my degree when I got out of college, but we'll talk about that on another day, right? But one of the things that inspired me was not leaving my 9 to 5 job, but it was, I wanted to be able to take a vacation, to pay off my student loans, to be able to get to the point where my wife didn't have to work a 9 to 5 job. She could take care of the kids and put her heart and soul into JJ's Sweet Treats. And so real estate was something that really helped me do that. Like, my goal was really just, I want to do something where I can do this outside of my job, doesn't hurt my job, do it on my off time, and I'm gonna make a few $1,000s, be able to put this and towards that, right?
Right.
And then the third way that I'll answer that question is the one that you really want, is what inspired JJ Sweet Treats. And it's ironic that you mentioned that about the plan, because me and my wife, we have an annual family planning meeting, right, where we set out all of our goals for the year, goals for the quarter, etc. And something we've been talking about for a long time is one of our goals as a family is financial independence, right? And we don't necessarily mean financial independence in the sense of, a lot of people think financial independence means that you don't have a job. For me, financial independence means that I have the independence to use my finances how I want to, right? But in order to achieve financial independence, what we've decided is that we need to have multiple streams of income, right? So once you set forth a goal like that, the mind is going to start thinking of ways and looking at the things that you're naturally doing to accelerate that. And that's what happened with JJ's. People have been telling my wife for the longest time, man, these are delicious. You should sell them. You should start a business, etc. And she's, oh, thank you, whatever, right? But at the beginning of this year, we're in the middle of a pandemic, and she came and she said, man, as a part of these goals, do you think this is something that you can try? And you know me, once the seed is there, it's like, if you're ready to do it, let's do it, right? Yeah. So the inspiration came from, this is the baking, the making people happy with the sweets. That's something that my wife is passionate about, and making multiple streams of income is something that I'm passionate about. So it was a natural synergy there. So that's really what inspired us to take the leap to actually get going with it. Long-winded answer, but there we go.
No, I loved it, man. You having your interests along with your wife having hers is definitely a win-win. You know, I'm just so happy whenever Black business owners put themselves into a business, and it's such a beautiful thing. So to be able to celebrate Black business owners and to be able to celebrate people in general, man, it is a truly amazing feeling, my brother. So kudos to you and all that you do, and just keep doing you, man. Much love to you, my brother, and hopefully, Lord willing, we could do this again soon.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you for doing this. Not just this segment, but for this channel, man. This is pouring into so many people. Keep doing this, man.
Thank you, my brother.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. So as y'all could see, whenever y'all make the jump to start your own business, know that you're never alone. I'm always going to be here as your brother, trying to encourage you every step along the way. And I would love nothing more than to put your business out there. This is how we improve our community. This is how we create generational wealth. The brother, just by him kind of falling into this business, has been able to create another income stream that will provide for him and his family. And you don't have to go all out. You just need to get started, guys.